Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Good morning. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general weekend collective check-in. So what I want you to keep in mind is timing and energy is still fluid. This may or may not be playing out in your personal life this weekend, so please only take with you what resonates. Leave behind the rest. I always like to talk about what I channel in meditation in the mornings and what comes through channeling the astrology, and then we jump in with the cards. So let's talk about these energies. I feel with the Pisces new moon this weekend coming in at this vibration, I feel of judgment and Tower. There's a lot of unwanted change kind of coming through, and I feel a lot of collective anger, a lot of collective sacred rage, and I feel many are kind of losing control, and it is this fall from grace. That's what it feels like, a major fall from grace. And so are you ready to take a leap of faith? Because if you're not ready, the change is coming anyway. There is unwanted change. So how can you stay open to facing any challenges, putting in some boundaries, because there is going to be significant changes. There is going to be upheaval. It could be with your career, with your financial life, within your love life. The collective is basically being called this weekend to make an important decision and to reassess their priorities. And so how can you embrace this Tower? I feel there's going to be sudden upheavals, likely job losses. There could be some type of financial crisis playing out, an unexpected loss or an unexpected ending. And when we are thinking about the Virgo Pisces axis, this is all about creating karmic balance. And so this is basically the energies of you are required by karma to step into your service mission. And so judgment represents this time of self-reflection, evaluation of our values and our beliefs and what is truly important for us, right? And so I think we're being called forth, all of this energy that's been laid dormant. We are in this energy of being judged. It is self-judgment. It's kind of like this call to awaken to your inner spirit. But in order to do that, you do have to face one's life choices. You got to face your life choices. You got to face your past actions and where you've been led astray. And so get ready to open up the doorway to this journey of expanded consciousness. But first, it's going to hurt. And so you're going to have to choose a path, and you're going to have to choose to go towards what's truly important, because I do feel many are falling from grace. They're losing control. They're allowing the collective shadow energies to take over. And so you're going to have to face friction for sure. There's going to be friction, whether it's an internal friction or this is friction within a partnership with somebody else. But I just feel this is this desire building for freedom, for independence, for freedom of expression. There's like this passionate rage building when it comes to society, status quos that people want to break free from social groups that really have hindered ambitions and desires. And so there is going to be this urge to go towards what it is that you want, whether it's a sexual desire, a relationship desire, something in your personal life or your career. There's this intense driving collective force being triggered. It feels very agitated. It feels very angry, especially if you've been suppressed or controlled by somebody. And there is definitely rage connected to any rejection. So I think be mindful in the energies this weekend, because it is a very frustrating time. It is also a time of deep transformation. That is the goal of these frustrations, okay? Is transformation, healing, and growth. And so I feel if we think collectively, if we apply it to the journey and the twin flame journey, a lot of the divine masculines initially reject the journey with the divine feminine, right? They address having to deal with addressing these patterns, addressing these past wounds. And I think a lot of the divine feminines are angry and fed up at the fact that these divine masculines have not gone through the transformation, have avoided, deflected, projected, and put it all on the divine feminine, instead of following their bliss and exploring this deep-seated healing journey. They've not addressed anything. There's been such a lack of accountability, such a lack of truth. And so as the feminine continues to follow her bliss and explore her desires and pleasures, I do feel ultimately the masculine is going to be getting a Tower this weekend. And so I think the masculine is around all kinds of conflicts. So if you're finding yourself triggered for absolutely no reason at all, Divine Feminine, like I was this morning, you're likely feeling a reaction going on with something with your counterpart. But I feel this weekend with the new moon in Pisces and all of the Lilith aspects playing out, and we have Mars sextile Chiron, there's huge potential to heal some past wounding here. And so a lot of the twins keep being held back due to some trauma, some past life trauma that really have hindered the physical energy of taking action. And so a lot of the masculines have been led astray as the feminine goes through this conscious expansion, this journey. And so I do feel this is an ideal time to begin challenging ourselves when it comes to facing these wounds and to overcome these obstacles. But I do feel the masculine is going to have to embrace this healing journey. They might have to adjust their boundaries. They might have to adjust their expectations. They might even have to assert themselves. And so with Lilith and Virgo, there is a sense of very dense shame, guilt, regret. I feel revenge energy coming through. And so I feel a lot of the feminines are stepping into their destined fated purpose, and this is triggering a lot of truth and clarity on the flip end of the journey. And so the masculine is going to have to work really hard to overcome that repression that they've been in with that contract, dealing with somebody that is so insecure and so jealous. But that's also as a result of the masculine not being honest with either the feminine or the karmic. And so I feel the feminine's coming into this place of greater self-acceptance and greater self-empowerment, and the masculine is kind of losing all control and going through a fall from grace. So I'd like to mention the things that have been allowed the last 24 hours for me. 737, 828, 313, 833, 515, 121, 101, 111, 212, 606, and 919 were allowed for me in the last 24 hours, and now 7:07 on the timer. Okay, before jumping in with the cards, I would like to mention there is an option to join the channel now. If you would like to join the channel as a member, I go live every Thursday at noon over on the membership side, and there we do all kinds of chats. We do card pulls. It's kind of like a really fun place to learn and dig deeper. There's bonus videos. Every month I put out a bonus birthday video for each collective sign. There's Aquarius and Pisces up, so Aries, you would be up next. Just a really cool place for us to get together, and it's going to start growing over there. So if you'd like to join the channel, head on over to the membership side. I'm also offering another 5-week online tarot class, so time is limited to get into this class because it starts on Tuesday. So if you'd like to join the tarot class, please hit the link. There'll be a video card above or a link down below in the description box. If you'd like to learn tarot from me, I'd love to have you join the class. And if you'd like to book a reading, please feel free to check out the new web page. Oh my goodness. And if that isn't where the collective is at, I don't know what to say. Deep trauma, deep wounds. It is a very frustrating time. We got to work through these painful lessons. There is a karmic lesson reaching completion. Pisces is the end all be all, right? It is the last sign. When you get to Pisces, you've seen and done it all. And so this lesson, as painful as it is really here to help us grow beyond these past life experiences that we keep reincarnating into to work through and resolve. And so there's a need to identify some toxic family patterns. There's a need to address the core wound so we can allow healing and releasing. And so this is not easy work, okay? This is not easy soul work that we are doing. So let's jump in with the spiritual journey oracle messages and see what needs to come through for the collective. So keep in mind, guys, it's not sign specific. I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel me mentioning. But like I said before, please only take what resonates, guys, and leave behind the rest. I noticed 909 now. So we are at a very powerful junction point, I feel, on the journey. We're at like the juxtaposition crossroads, right? And so right now we're needing to face obstructions and challenges. There's a roadblock to overcome. We got spirit guides and angels working with us as we continue to shine our light on humanity. And so as we go through this expansion journey, we do have to release the falsehoods, right? And so there's a lot of anger when the truth is unveiled, when it comes to where we've been misguided with a group of friends or a relationship. And so there is a new opportunity being presented this weekend to close the door in the past and to walk through the doorway of a happier, greater, abundant experience. But you're going to have to choose an alternate path. You're going to have to face any challenges. You might even need to protect your energy. And so spirit guides are saying, hey, we're trying to guide you on your journey. We're trying to guide you forward. Oh my goodness. And so we've got a divine masculine, I feel, that is being guided forward. Maybe having to face a roadblock within a karmic situation. And the light is shining down, I feel, for a divine masculine when it comes to a new spark. I feel there's a divine feminine here that has integrated and come into some type of 0 point or alignment. And this is triggering an awakening within the divine masculine. The divine masculine is the one that takes action, not the feminine. A feminine should never be chasing a masculine. A feminine should never reach out and say, hey, you want to go out for dinner? It's not a woman's job to pursue a man. Society has things so backwards. It is a divine masculine's job to pursue a woman, to assert themselves with logic, with strength, with benevolency, with spiritual reason. It is the masculine's job to move forward, to protect and to provide for the divine feminine. And it is the feminine's job to learn to master the lesson of receiving. And so there is a challenge ahead. I feel there's a challenge of coming into alignment. There's a lot happening when it comes to the twins and their activation and their mission and their purpose with this new moon. And so this is like an Ace of Wands, key 27, an Ace of Wands. Get ready to face a challenge. There is a masculine, I feel, facing a very hefty karmic lesson this weekend, and this is about accountability. Imagine that. I already channeled that. Where's the accountability? Where is the ownership of what was created? And so there is a divine masculine here that needs to look in the mirror. And you could be harnessing divine masculine energy. We all have inner masculine and feminine, and so you don't have to be a man to be a divine masculine. So decide where you're at on the spectrum. I know for myself, as a 5/5 androgynous soul, I can easily mutate between the masculine and the feminine. Most of the time I am the man. If I'm hearing that Taylor Swift song, the man. If I was a man, well, I would be the man, right? But no, and so there's a shift in beliefs, right? And so just distortion is loud. If we look at the collective distortion, we got women chasing men and men being pansies and not stepping up to the plate. We've got all these women supporting men. A man should never move in with a woman, first off, because that's going to emasculate a man. And I just feel like we're all being tested right now when it comes to our old beliefs that are kind of being shattered, being disillusioned. And there is a masculine here that can't keep blaming everybody else for their problems. They got to take accountability for what it is they've created. And so there is a need to surround yourself with a healing light to protect yourself, because the lesson of reciprocity is loud with the South Node in Libra. And so I feel we're releasing connections where there's unhealthy patterns, unhealthy exchanges of energies, and we are learning the law of reciprocity. There's a reward that comes when we learn the lesson. And so third eye visions, I feel there could be a divine masculine awaking to some third eye visions connected to some past life wounds within a counterpart connection, could be connected to some family wounds, deep familial wounds, family wounds, and past life wounds have really created a negative effect in a divine masculine's world because they keep repeating the same lesson over and over again, repetitive patterns, and there is a shift. Get ready to embrace this change, whether you're ready for it or not, because we are here to practice unconditional love, and we are here to practice self-empowerment. And we cannot be in a state of sovereignty and empowerment if we have not acknowledged the past, if we have not taken accountability for what we've created, and if we have not made amends as well. And so we can't fully step into our highest potential until we go into that state of self-reflection. And so there's a mirror energy going on here. And when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And let me tell you, whether you're ready or not, the lesson is coming full circle. So get ready to receive a lesson. Get ready to get served what it is that you deserved when it comes to karma. Karma goes both ways, but what goes around always does kind of come back around. So I feel release self-criticism. We could have a masculine here. I feel Virgo energy. I do feel strong Virgo energy coming through. that might be reflecting what needs to be healed. Virgo can be very critical, for sure. Virgo can be belittling and very critical. Virgo likes perfection, and that's on the low vibration of the Virgo, and that's not to diss Virgo. I'm a Virgo moon, so I can be very self-critical, and I'm really good at judging and criticizing other. The flip side is Pisces, right? And they unconditionally accept everybody to their detriment. You don't know what ends and what begins with a Pisces sometimes. And so the journey really is about love of self, promoting love of self, coming into that state of wholeness of self, because no other person out there is ever going to complete you. Anything you seek outside of yourself will never, ever bring you to a state of wholeness or completion. You have to do that from the inside out, right? And then you're ready to ascend. And so there is a very dynamic karmic situationship, I feel, closing out, so we can go towards these higher connections that do serve a greater purpose. And so you do need to protect yourself in the energies this weekend, guys. So let's jump in with some tarot and let's see what else needs to come through. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. We got a 7 of Pentacles at play. And so somebody here might have dwindled some resources. They didn't manage the resources wisely. But I feel there's like extremes within giving and receiving. When we hold back our emotions and we hold back giving, well, we're going to have that mirror reflected back to us. And so there's an opportunity to plant a seed in a new direction. This is a heart-centered seed. And so somebody here has been very withdrawn, looking at a situation as black and white. And there's all kinds of shades of gray out there, 50 shades of gray, actually, right? So the more you give, the more you receive. That's usually how that works, right? And so this is about recognition. There could be a divine feminine here coming into recognition because she's doing what she loves and she provides a high quality of work. This is about mastering your craft, maybe even being paid well for your craft. And I do feel there's a masculine kind of holding back. So let's do 9 cards for the collective and let's see what needs to come through for this weekend check-in. You are encouraged to release everything that is not serving you, because I don't think this doorway opportunity will stay open for long. Well, there's the anger. There's the disillusionment. 7 of Cups reversed. King of Swords reversed. There's that lack of truth, that lack of accountability from the masculine. And there's that pre-empress. There's the divine feminine. And so we got a masculine in a state of lies. We could have a masculine here that's tried to lie or slander a divine feminine. We've got a masculine here that's been procrastinating, over-analyzing, I feel is losing all kinds of respect. I feel they receive some poor advice. And we've got a divine feminine here living the good life. She's enjoying the hard work she's put into the journey. She's enjoying reaping that harvest from the fruits of the work she put in to harness independence. We've got a divine feminine here, independently owned and operated. We could have a business owner, and we've got a masculine here that is not communicating, not speaking up, is in a very unhealthy, unemotional relationship probably. And I think maybe in the past they had a lot of options and their options are kind of running out. Oh yeah. Yeah, they are. 7 of Swords below the 7 of Cups in reverse. That's an embarrassing secret coming out, and get ready to face a conflict. Yeah, we got a masculine here that I think is throwing punches in the air when it comes to somebody they don't even have a connection with anymore, is what it feels like. And man, it's like they're fighting with the man in the mirror. We got a Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness. We got a fight here. We got a Chariot in reversed. Oh my goodness. So there's going to be an emotional outburst here. Oh my goodness. 2 of Wands reversed. And we get the Lovers. Holy crap. Holy moly. And then we got some anger. We've got a masculine here dealing with some sacred rage. Yeah, there's a need to move on from a very unhealthy situation. We get the Release card, so we get a masculine in the energy of death or wanting to bring something back from the dead. But they've got a fight to face first with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So we got 2 people, I think, just lashing out, arguing, fighting. 2 individuals that all they want to do is fight. And now I'm hearing that song, Dirty Laundry. I think it's by Dawn Henley. We got dirty laundry. And so somebody's dirty laundry is coming out with the washer and the Ford. And so we could have a karmic feminine here blasting somebody's dirty laundry all over social media, causing a fight. And we've got a masculine here. Well, the rug's getting pulled out from under him is kind of what it feels like. We could actually have a same-sex couple here. We got two men that maybe might be parting ways. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. We could be dealing with a Cancer. Definitely could be dealing with a Gemini with the Lovers. But this is about making a choice from the heart. I do like that the Lovers is the last card out because it is about making a choice from the heart. And this is definitely about equal giving and receiving, right? And so that's just a clarification of the equal giving and receiving, the law of reciprocity. And so I do feel we've got a feminine here that is about to come into an unexpected inflow of money, whether it's an inheritance or a lottery win, or maybe because she's balanced out some karmic debt, or her business is going to start to become very affluent and very known publicly within the community. And I do feel we've got a feminine here that has generously shared her wealth. And, you know, isn't that how it usually goes, though? The people that have nothing to give usually give the most. And so I feel somebody here is recognizing, oh, I really messed something up. So we get the Four of Wands, or the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups. And so this is like the minor arcana of the Hanged Man. So we could have a Pisces here. Getting a major wake-up call. I feel getting a crack upside the head from the universe because they didn't even see this magical person or opportunity. And in hindsight, isn't everything 2020 in hindsight, right? But I do feel somebody here owes this feminine some karmic debt, and they're getting a wake-up call. And wherever they're at, they're in a lose-lose situation because they've been focusing on the negative. They've not been willing to take accountability. And so somebody here, I think, is losing their peace of mind. They're losing personal freedom because they didn't take appropriate action and they weren't honest. Somebody here lacked integrity, and I think we've got a queen here that's exposing it in a very negative way. And so there's a drama queen here. I think you need to walk away from drama. You need to learn to stand up for yourself, yes, but we don't have to be bitter. We don't have to be mean, because when we project that out to another, it comes back to us tenfold. So be mindful of your projections. I just feel there's something coming to a dead stop, and there is going to be a decision made between two. And so get ready for an unexpected choice in love. There's going to need to be a period of time of recovery, but we definitely have a masculine here that I feel is severely ending a situation, going towards a new beginning. There is a need to release a situation. He might be releasing a Scorpio. We got Aries, Leo, Sag, and Scorpio. But let's take a look at this Five of Wands. Within the next 5 days, there's going to be a fight. Get ready for a fight. And it may be caused by other people's opposing opinions coming in, but there's drama. Get ready for a realignment. Somebody here, I think, has been walking a tightrope, juggling two options, juggling two people, hiding their emotions, and there is a rebalancing going on here. And there will be a need to go within and heal from something. I do feel we've got a lot of downloads coming in. There's a lot of ego playing out. I got to get another one. Yeah, and then we're getting to that core wound. So we got Mars sextile Chiron playing out here too. And so this is about going to the core wound. We can't keep that wall of armor around us. We got to consciously go in and do the work. So somebody here has got a lot of pride and ego. There is definitely a fall from grace. And then we get that Knight of Wands, because I think somebody in the past was a player and they know it's time to take immediate action, or they're going to miss out on a golden opportunity for a passionate relationship. So I feel we got an Empress here coming into a windfall. What she's prayed for, what she's asked for, her wishes are coming true. It could be an Aquarius. But I feel light at the end of the tunnel and an opportunity to do what you love. So let's take a look at the Lovers. How is this all going to play out? Let's clarify the Lovers. Four Wands. An opportunity for a twin flame union, twin soul union. Oh my goodness, an opportunity for a reconciliation. Wasn't expecting that. Get ready for a blast from the past. Yeah, somebody where I think you did date. It could have been a misstart. There is definitely the resurgence of a past connection coming through here. I feel a divine masculine that has a lot of regret. I feel a lot of regret. Look at, because there's that Four of Cups. We've got a masculine here that has a lot of regret. They want to go back to somebody from the past that I feel maybe they walked away from. Maybe they chose another option. But I feel the past is coming back. It's like the great haunting. And so there is an exchange of a lower cycle for a higher timeline playing out this weekend. But you got to make the choice. So let's get a closing message with what deck am I going to use? Let's use the Kyle Gray deck. Let's see what needs to come through. There's sacred inner space that needs healing. There's sacral chakra wounding coming up. And so how can you embrace the sensitivity coming up? Lemurian codes are coming in. And so this is all about stepping into your uniqueness. So what's the final message for the collective this weekend? What is the final message? Solar light upgrade. So we are in a major portal of activations, gateway activations, especially going into eclipse season. Solar plexus chakra. This is about harnessing your inner fire, your inner strength, and harnessing your willpower. We all have free will. But sometimes the divine steps in and supersedes that free will. It's action time. So throat chakra activations when it comes to divine connections. There is a lot being reattuned. And there is a lot of divine support when it comes to these holy unions and these holy experiences. So get ready for a miracle. And that's kind of what I got today, guys. So if you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, I encourage you to check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.